How do you make them relax? Hey, I'm Chase, a Perth, West Australian kind of worker. You can Google that sign there for all the information, as I really can't say too much on here. But how do I make them relax? Well, let's show you exactly how. First thing is this carpet. It's great. The key thing with being able to have this incredible experience is being able to relax her mind. She is not able to enjoy anything or arrive anywhere if she can't relax. So I do everything in my power to be able to help her relax, and the carpet is definitely one of them. It is one of them because she can't hear where I'm going. You see, if when I had the normal carpet, she could hear the footsteps back to getting some more oil or back to walking around. Of course, you don't want to feel like someone's creeping up to you, but you don't want any distractions. So, second part is the warm oil. Having a cool air with warm oil helps that relaxation process. It's just that light warmth that really feels nice against your skin. The next part is when I roll her over, I also usually put 1 or 2 hot towels, thick towels, as bits of pillow for her to rest the back of her head and her lower back, completing that warmth with hopefully a somewhat cool air that's not too cold for her. So having that cool air, warm oil, warm towels definitely helps the relaxation process. The next part is, what else have we got here? The splash blanket. She can relax that she's not going to mess anything up. This stuff is built for her, literally. The next part is how comfortable and wide this massage table is. It is like 6 inches wider than a normal massage table, and it's got a very thick foam and then a duck feather topper on top of that foam, and then obviously the splash blanket, which is super comfortable as well. You want it wide so that she feels small. Okay, you don't want a bigger lady on the massage table and she feels like she's taking up the whole space. She wants to feel comfortable. She wants to feel like she fits this space. What's another thing I've got around here? Actions that I do. So some of the actions that I incorporate when I pour that warm oil onto her body is very slow, very sensual, and a light touch, not getting her knots out of her shoulders. Sometimes they do ask for that if they do have a bit of a knot, and I don't mind working on that a little bit, but I'm not professionally skilled in that. So I really want to focus on her relaxing. So the speed is going to be encompassing as much of her body as I possibly can with my hands and my arms, so that the more that I am covering her body, the more that she's able to feel that touch and relax. It's also the speed and how much I'm able to cover of her body. Coming down the hands, really getting down her hands, moving my hands, adding pressure as I get to the palm. The hands are quite important. It helps her feel small. When you're a man and you've got big hands, you want to add that pressure of strength and the pressure of making her feel small. Helps her relax even more. Some other aspects is, I'll generally at the start, if I know they're having some issues relaxing, I will let them know just to focus on the speed that I'm massaging her, where on her body that I am massaging her, and for her to take some deep breaths in and out, just relaxing her mind and her body. For cases where it is a little bit harder and they really are stressing out a little bit, I do offer a little bit of hypnosis. So I do read a script. I can read a script during the session, helping her relax her mind and her body into the experience. So it's adding all of these things together that really puts her in a really hyper relaxed state and into her subconscious state, so that the mind can create its own spicy imagination during this experience if she has, you know, booked that one or not. So yeah, those are sort of some of the tips that I do. There are some other things that I do, you know, help re-associating her to the experience and different kinds of stuff. But that's a basic, quick example of how I help her relax. And I'm always happy to hear other ideas on what helps people relax in these kind of experiences. So if you know some ideas or something that helps you relax and that you would want added to your experience, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll be able to help someone else in that way as well. Otherwise, to support this kind of channel content for women and couples in Australia, please like, tag, share, repost, follow, everything you can. And until the next video, I'm Chase, and ciao.